morning to you. So coming up on today's show, we have purses for pooches. We'll explain we're shopping for a wonderful cause. Plus, inside of downtown's newest hotspot, it is a great place to sit back and sip on something unique. And we're celebrating a mac and cheese event with some good home-cooked barbecue. We'll explain what that New Day Cleveland starts right now.
Generate some applause here, folks. It may feel like winter today, but we're warming up with a summer favorite. It's barbecue. Jason is here from Olchefski Barbecue. It is great to see you, my friend.
Good to see you, Dave.
I was thinking it was spring, but I looked outside today. Not quite yet.
I think we've been fooled.
Yeah, but barbecue's been going on, but it's heating up, isn't it?
Yeah, we are back to our normal hours of 5 days a week.
In Aurora.
In Aurora. Wednesday through Sunday, noon until we sell out, or 7 o'clock, whichever comes first.
I like that until you sell out, because I've gone out there, I thought it was pretty early enough, and some of the stuff sells out sort of fast.
Yeah, some days it's just,
Yeah.
it's like trying to predict the weather as to what's going to go out the door that day. So.
When we first met you and your wife, man, it was unbelievable. You were just starting, it was a tiny little thing, man, and it has exploded like everyone knows now, Olchefski's.
Yes, we started off in my mom's front yard.
It was great, behind a vegetable stand.
Yeah, the equivalent to a grown man with a lemonade stand in his mother's yard.
It was unbelievable. We got this big macaroni and cheese event coming up. We're going to talk about that. But I don't want to give them the Olay here. I want you guys to get a look at this stuff. So we're going to open this one first. What's this one?
This is our brisket chili.
So take a look at I'll move this out here so it's easy. So let's talk about the brisket chili for a second. So we talk about the beans or no bean thing. What did you decide?
We got beans.
We got beans.
Grandma's chili always had beans. That's the way I've learned to make it. I have substituted ground meat for brisket. This is brisket only.
Yeah, look at this, folks. So we get a nice look at this right here. Look at how the brisket, it's not like chunks of it, it's like stringy because it's cooked so long, right?
There is some chunks in there, but it will start to break down to where it's just falling apart.
That's unbelievable. Because this is the kind of chili that you could eat with a fork, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow, how good does that sound? Are you ready for another?
Sure.
This is what it's all about this week, right?
Yep. This is our smoked cheddar mac and cheese. And for the mac and cheese event that is coming up on April 9th, we will be topping our mac and cheese with our brisket chili.
Give that a couple turns just to show them, because sometimes you get mac and cheese or you'll make mac and cheese, but we got the screen up there now to tell them where this is and when it is. Saturday, April 9th, 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock and 3:30 in the afternoon. And so it's going to be a contest, and I imagine people are probably a little shaky, the guys who compete against you, right?
It really brings the best of Cleveland together. There will be about 30 restaurants and fantastic chefs. It's kind of fun to go and compete against some of your buddies and your friends.
And it's competition, but it's really a meetup in a way, right?
Yeah, exactly.
To meet the cool guys. So if we had these two items here, which item sells out fastest for you? Like if I'm going out to Aurora to see you, which one's going to be going first?
Well, the mac and cheese is almost a continuous cycle. It became a full-time job for one person.
Right.
The brisket chili, we run as specials. Normally throughout the fall, we are bringing it back through the week of judging. I believe the first week of April, like through the 9th, we will have the chili available with the mac and cheese. We'll run that special together.
There it is, the king of it, right?
That's it.
Brisket, how good does that look? Woo! So let's move a couple of these pieces around a little bit. So when you make this, what are you going for?
I go for approximate tenderness, and sometimes I really have to group sizable pieces of meat together because you'll open up a case and there'll be some small ones, there'll be some big ones.
Look at that.
But we try to run it through to where we use an average size piece of meat together. And
do people fight over these little pieces, the pieces that look like they're burnt?
My wife normally gets those.
And she's right over there, huh?
She takes the ends.
That's great. But I gotta tell you something, you guys got some beautiful stuff. And this event, you're gonna have the mac and cheese there. Will you have other foods there also?
No, it'll be strictly mac and cheese. We're actually in a minute here. We will.
Let's do it.
Let's
do it. We got no minutes. We're not doing it tomorrow. We're doing it now, baby.
That's it.
Can I bring your wife in? Is it okay? Will she come in? Come on in. She's not wearing a microphone, so she's gonna have to scream. But who knows? Maybe she does that once in a while anyway. There we go.
There we go.
So
okay,
for the competition, they only allow us to do sample size cups. This is This is strictly for demonstration, I presume?
Oh, yeah. So are you allowed to put this on top of it for the competition?
Yes, this will be our entry into modern mac. There's two separate categories. You have a classic mac, which is basically noodles and cheese.
Right.
And then you have a modern mac, which allows everybody to step in and top it with their own toppings. So you get a big variety, and there's a little bit for everybody. You got the vegetarians that.
He's talking an awful lot right now, so I got my microphone off for you. So who's really the boss here?
It depends on the day and who's tired enough.
Yeah.
I mean, we're working around the clock, so we're kind of a team. We work together and try to do our best to not get on each other's neck.
I want to tell you about this lady too. I mean, they started small, but she's got some great marketing ideas, and I think you should get the crown for advancing things. You do a great job.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Olchefski, so they're in Aurora, easy to find. What's that little street you're on?
Trails End.
Trails End, and there's the information for this big event that's happening April 9th, Saturday. And if you like barbecue, if you like mac and cheese, you got to show up. It's going to be fantastic. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Thank you.
Great to see you guys. Natalie?
Oh, does that look good? Mac and cheese for days. I love it. All right, hey, is an excuse to go shopping, folks.